Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Predator. Mad Moxie in the house. Good morning. Let me check the audio. Seems all right. What up, Gained? Trader, how's it going? Friday morning for you guys. It's Friday morning. What up, Take Private Tom? We are got equal highs up here, 204. Lassie in the house. Fast Eddie, good morning. Here we go. ES is at the VWAP right there. Kind of seeing what's going to happen this morning. DA 33, 21.7. Woo! What's up, Bassett? Clarity, good morning. Robert in the house. We'll go over the news and stuff in just a minute. Let a few more people jump in here. Yeah, they did. Clarity. We already knew. We already knew. It puts the lotion on its body. I'm over here putting some lotion on my arms, guys. Sorry. It puts the lotion on its body. We have equal highs 21,204 here, 75. I got those marked out. They are right next to each other. Might not matter. Might not matter. We'll see. ES is at the VWAP. What up, Marson? You've tested C high indicator? Huh. Interesting, Lassie. Never heard of that. Yeah, I saw that, Bassy. You scooped the last low? Oh, it's for Quantile and Injure? I haven't seen that. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I mean, VWAP seems okay. We got 205 up there. I just don't know. I'm like, I mean, like, thinking about this from a just from reasonable perspective. Like, do we expect longs? Do we expect shorts? I mean, I'm leaning shorts, but at all-time highs it gets tricky. At all-time highs it does get tricky. I think a sweep of this 205 level makes sense for us to go down after that. That's in premium. We got equal highs, so on and so forth. So maybe we manipulate higher at open, and then we get a nice short setup out of that. We'll see. But I really don't know. Morning, Trader Muck. AS, what up? The Myth Gang. Would like an opening range garage sale. You see how we bounced off the previous day's opening range high here on this pullback? Bounced right off of it. 8 points. And draw down and rip back up. 65 points. $770 level heavy. And 825. I mean, like, it's logical for us to pull back after hitting all-time highs, right? It's logical. But is the market logical? Yeah. Not always. News for today. 10 a.m. Michigan inflation expectations. Bowman at 11. WASD at noon. So not really much after 10. Mancini has said, let's just refresh to make sure there's nothing. He's basically saying on Wednesday, longs triggered at 59.02, hit 60.13 to the tick. Now it's taking the first breather, basing around 6,000 for 17 hours. Plan today, keep riding runners. 6,009 to 59.79 equals chop with 6K the mid pivot. Keep 6,009, react 60.16, 60.35 alive. If 79 fails, we finally dip. So there you go. Already marked out those levels. We're ready to roll. Plans for today, I would like to see it run still for a couple of days. Yeah, I don't know, Lassie. It's so hard to know. DA picture. Yeah, it's just picture painting. I agree. I do like Bookmap. Good morning, Jan. So we'll be looking. I did take a little scalpy yesterday on these accounts. In the afternoon, I saw a beautiful one set up for life. And I don't know. I just didn't trust it. But we took $100 on all these accounts. These are still down about $750. And then most of these are back in the green. You have a few that are down like $100. But most of them are back above 25K now. But I did take a little scalp yesterday afternoon. I don't know if you guys saw it. I mean, it was an A+ setup in my opinion. I paper-handed it. I'll show you guys. We have a few minutes. It was on the FOMC news. Let me find it. So right here, I would have to go to the 30-second chart. But anyways, these are the FOMC high and low, right? We'll go to the 30 seconds so you guys can actually see it. Let's go back over here. So much harder to get back there on the 30-second chart, huh? I'll show you. Some people like to see these setups. So this is what I took. So what happened here is we're waiting for a sweep of one or the other, right? So we have a data low, data high. So we sweep. That's wrong. It's right here. So we sweep the high, and then I'm just looking for a close below a bearish gap right there. Boom. So I enter right here. I take a little bit of drawdown, 3.5 points. The break-even stop is here. It's 13 points down, right, from here, from your entry. So that's my break-even stop. I'm only targeting 20 points, which would be the data wick right there at it. I'm supposed to wait till there. What do? It pushes down. It pushes down here, almost to the break-even. I get scared, so I move my stop down to +5. Pulls back up, tags me out, and then rips or lower, just rips to my TP. So feels bad. I don't know. You know, when you're trading 26 accounts, sometimes it does things that makes you get out before you should. But that's what happened there. But yeah, that was A+, one setup for life setup right there. I did take it for $100. No, D, that was yesterday. So, good morning, Jay. How's it going? You see us hitting 21,263. We might. I mean, you never know, right? Overview op, no reason shorts. Maybe. FTT screwed. Yeah. I agree, Midnight. You are ice cold, Angel. Took the same trade. It's obvious that we were going to data low. Yeah, Bassett, I agree 100%, but like, I don't know. When I was having that many accounts, I just wanted it just to go. It was 3 points. I was up 10 points on the trade, and I was like, man, I just wanted to hit the break even. So, oh, thanks, Angel. Appreciate you. Yeah, well, no, that wasn't on the Quantiler copier. That's on, I'm using Ninja for these accounts. So I'm using the Replicanto with 26 accounts linked. I still have 11 accounts on Quantiler. What up, Pine Tree? Tom Sabo knows the target. Is that what he said? So, yeah, Trader on Tilt. The copier does leave a little bit to be desired, but I think it's manageable. It's okay. So, I do like the smoothness of the Replicanto, not going to lie. I do like the smoothness of the Replicanto there. It's seems a bit better. So, let's check this long out. How's this long working? Would this have been break even most likely? Yeah, let's see. No, you wouldn't be out break even yet. So there's your close above on that one. Break even's only 5 points. Obviously, this is not something that I would take, but just trying to read it here and see. Little double top there wouldn't get you out break even quite yet. Let's see if it rips. Morning, Evelyn. Nordmark in the house. Bassett, I've held a trade most of the day before, but it was on a mechanical setup. It wasn't one of my setups. Yoma in the house. So I probably would have already went break even on this trade. We did create a swing and then push back above it, so you would just be stop break even. Realistically, if you have extreme confidence that it's going to go up, you'd wait for this to break. But being as this trade's not showing a whole lot of momentum, I'd probably already be at break even. I do think if we break 86, it's a decent chance we test the whole number, at least the VWAP. Cassandra has known Scott her whole life? No, I didn't know that, Nordmark. Where'd you see that at? We do have equal highs up here at 204. The idea at open is to sweep these and look for a short setup, or pull back and look for a long setup to the equal highs. We'll see. Oh, she wrote it, and now he's ghosted her. Oh, that's funny. I don't know if I'd admit that though. Like, I knew he was a scammer my whole life. Francis, good morning. Only goes up, Design Knob says. Test in the 90. I think the test of the VWAP here is in order. So that's why if you're confident it's going to go, you don't go break even there. I mean, mechanically speaking, that is a break even spot. It may actually end up being the exact same result anyway. So now when I see all fair value gaps, I mostly sell in those or watch and hold longer. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Lassie. Seems reasonable. 1.5 minutes here till we rocket ship up or down. I don't know which. We can consider the bullish candle on the midpoint, so that pullback is untested wick on the 5 minutes. Interesting. That's true. That does kind of look like that. I don't know why. I like using the untested wicks at the highs and lows. I don't really know why, but that's my preference, typically. All right, here we go, guys. Less than a minute. I think we rocket ship right to the 04s, 05s. That's my feeling. We'll see. Yeah, it seems bullish as well to me, Yoma. Mancini says 6,000 midpoint, 6,009 the next up, 6,035 or 16 beyond that. And 79 has to hold or we sell. Yeah, I need to do that right quick. Let me try. I think I got time to do that. Ripper. Ripper. I'm trying to mess with the copier over here for a moment before. I don't think we're going to get a setup before then anyway. So save, boom, got it. Run. Good to go. Good morning, good morning. Look at that. That's the Ripper. Yes, just tap 6,009. This thing's ripping. Look at this thing go. Yeah, Lassie, that's what I'm trying to do. What's the cost of the Apex 300K after the promo? Yes, it's still one-time fee, Money Viddy. I don't know how much the 300K is right off the top of my head. I would imagine it's like 56. I have no idea. I'll look it up for you in a minute. Anybody know off the top of their head? There's the retest of 04, bounced directly off of it. Oh, man, there might be a short setup here. I don't know, man. I don't know if I love this. I think it might be too close to the open for me to want to take this, but I don't know. The trigger would be below 191. Would we be below the VWAP? We would indeed be below the VWAP. But I expect that gap to maybe hold. Equal lows 174. Where are those at? Yeah, I see those. What up, Black Beauty? How you doing? Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm going to wait. I mean, if anything, this looks very bullish into the 240s. Ball 81 sold 93. Hey, that's nice. Nothing wrong with that, DA. Green's green. What up, Josh? Smash that like button. Let's go. I mean, we might could take this if we get a retrace of this OB down to 210. Close above, so the order block's it's formed. Pull back into maybe the 210. You could have a straight 10-point stop here at the bottom of the OB. You could take that somewhere in there if you wanted to. It's going to have to retest the midpoint of the order block there, which I don't think it's going to do. 245 is a pivot point. Yeah, I could tag that, huh? Do I have pivot points on here? I do, but I don't see one up there. You think we hit 63? We might go back to all-time highs. I mean, I see 63. I got it marked out up there. 63 is the all-time high. You're probably right. So, yeah, this... I don't know. I didn't mind this. I didn't want to take this because the stop's too wide. 16 points. I needed a pullback into this OB. Test this OB for me to enter. It didn't happen. Yeah, they did a heel. They closed down. Yeah, Nordmark. Exactly. Exactly. I tend to agree. I think a retest of 210s makes sense here. If you get a pullback into the 210s, you can maybe buy. I might just place an order down here at 210s. All right, I'm in. And I might be right. I might be out right away. Let's see how it responds. Needs to bounce here. Stop to break even, probably 215, 217, 7 points or so into the money. I'm going to go ahead and move the stop, guys. I'm stopped out. That's okay. Stopped out, break even. It didn't give me the fast reaction that I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. That's the reaction I wanted. It just didn't give it to me quick enough. Freaked me out. Freaked me out. Still sour. Yeah, me too, Tech T. Now it goes like as soon as I move my stop, it goes. Dirty. I mean, not dirty. You sweet girl. You're so sweet. Just not too sweet to me there. I still made $5. Let's go. $5. Oh, man, I knew that was a good play, too. That's what's annoying. I knew that's a good play. Yeah, Lassie, I like that play. Like, the midpoint of the OB, we took a little drawdown there, 5 points, but, like, I think this is an okay play. I just wanted to see that the reaction be a little faster and didn't quite get it, so my trust in it left at that point. So we're targeting 20 points. Our take profit would have been right here at 21.30 or 21.230 would have been our take profit. Most likely hits. We would have got our full $400, but if I followed my plan and I waited for it to get back above 17, which is it did on this candle, then you can see it never would have came back. I didn't follow the plan. I abandoned all plans at that point. I don't know. I got spooked. There's the full 20 points. If you're still in it, congrats. There's the full 20 points. Yeah, I didn't even see the 30-second long there, Nordmark. I do see it now, but no, it's not deep enough for me to take that. I think this down here looked better. R2I looks like along here. Yeah, I don't trade it. DA. I don't even have it pulled up. The gap that's still holding us down in the outside leg is the 30-second gap. You have a small 1 minute here as well. It's only 6 points. I would use the 30-second gap. If it were me, it's a little more obvious. Everything else is on the inside leg at this point. Don't know how much I'm going to trust it. So that was a beautiful trade. I paper-handed it. Full port Friday. How many stars is news? 2 stars, trader on tilt. 2-star event. Not a big deal. So, yeah, if we lose the VWAP here, then I might take the short. We'll see. It's going to be scary. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a little scary. A little bit on the scary side. Still have that liquidity up there. Equal lows now down here on the 30-second chart and the 1 minute at the 05s. Oh, man, this is such a tough one. Like, I don't love how close we are to the open, number one. So if it did trigger, I just don't know that I love it. And like, even like if you got a long setup here, I don't think I love that either. I mean, like, you know, anybody take that first test of the what did they call it again? I can't remember. The first test of the first fair value gap, the first presented gap, or something like that. I don't remember what they call it. That played nice. Pushed up, pulled back, bam, right back higher. I mean, that was a nice 35 points. You bought the 80s or the 8s? 98s? So we'll kind of see what happens here. Still pushing back up. There's a little 30-second long trigger, but you got equal lows below at the 05s. The first 30-minute range fair value gap. VWAP bounce in your language. That was a VWAP bounce. You are correct. You are correct. You are on the correct side. Oh. So we'll see what happens here. What up, Rob? ES back up to 6,010. Next level up 6,016. Kind of held that 6,000 level there on the ES as well. Let's kind of see what we get here, guys. We're just waiting. Not much to do at this point. Ugh. Time to get out of here. Yeah, no need to be greedy. No need to be the greedy. Use first 1 minute fair value gap of the first 30-minute market to take an entry. Works good. Yeah, Krishna, that makes sense, right? I've seen this work several times. It might be something that I kind of put into my bag of trades as well. But I have not. I've seen it work several times. I don't know. I'd have to back test it to see how many times it actually fails. Lastly, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, to be honest, if the news has anything to do with it. But we do have 10 a.m. news. It is just 2-star. Not really anything else going on today, so. I mean, the problem with using these higher time frames is I have that fixed stop. And it makes it difficult to take a play on these higher time frames. It's not too bad, Yoma. Could be better. Thank you, Green Knight. Appreciate you. There's the equal lows at 05 being run. See if that's kind of a little soup area. Also tapping into that 3-minute. Yes, back below the 6,009. Getting some data latency here. Oh, man, this is going to be a scary short if I take it. I don't know that it works. I mean, the ES probably going to hit the VWAP. No, I got you, Yoma. You got 30 seconds or 40 seconds on the 3-minute candle here. The 30-second barely closed below. All right, I'm in. I'm moving the stop down. Manually. All right, locking in $125. I don't love taking it off the 3-minute. I don't love it. And with my tight stop there, I think I just have to take what I can. Mine is at 198.92. Good morning, Andy. So took that there for $125. Again, it's not the 400 that I want, and it probably works for the full TP. It's just with my stop loss, I can't. I just can't not. I can't not take profit there, and it pushes down 11 points, and my entry's down here, and now I'm already back in drawdown there. You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I think Lassie, I think it works. I really do, but I think it might dig back up deeper than the 10 points before it works. So even though it's a good setup, I probably should have entered off the 30-second chart, to be honest. Because 30-second paid 15 points if you entered off the 30-second. And it already hit the internal. You would have been stopped to break even. I would have got 5 points either way, even if I entered off that. So, did that trigger on my live account? Okay, so it did take it on my live too. So here we go. $130, $140 on some of them. I'm happy with it. We got our 25Ks all back in the green, so they're all back above 25K now. That one's up 583, and then these 50Ks are somewhere between $500 and $600 in the red, so not bad. So I don't know. I think it was a decent decision there. I could have just taken the 10 points as well. So 26 accounts, $140 a piece, $130 probably on average, whatever it is. Still a decent little hit. And you see what I'm saying there? Yeah, 1 minute was all right. I like the 30-second better, but look, you see what happened here? So I would have taken a loss. After being up 11 points, we would have got stopped out for a loss. So that's why I don't love with the tight stop taking that on the higher time frame. But sometimes you have to use the higher time frame to frame your trades. It's the only thing you can do. Now you could get a better short setup here on this pushback up. We could get an SMT at the high, and you could get a better setup here. Yeah, Thumper, I'm not happy about it, but what can you do? Thanks, Anna. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Yoma. SMT probably here with the ES. ES already pumped to the highs. So let's think about this gap here. We're sweeping some liquidity. We made a little wick here. Let's see if we resweep it. So we'll see if this forms. Looks like it's going to. This gap is pretty big. But if it... So we didn't really sweep any liquidity yet on this pushback up. I think if we get one more bounce higher, hold this gap, still don't close above, and then we wreck this gap here. So you're short from 215. Let's go. I think it's reasonable to think I gotta wait for. I need to wait for confirmation. But it's okay to short from up here. You just put your stop right there, 220s. I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable. You along from that 50-50? You want to see one more manipulation higher. Just one more swing higher, and then a death candle through here. Scale here, stop to break even. Once we close, you'd enter. But you'd like to see this sweep one more time higher to sweep this liquidity here. There'll be some stops there. Just thinking of the setup out loud here. And obviously, if it wrecks this and closes above, then that's just no entry. So there we go. There's the sweep. There's the sweep. You think Apex getting ready to introduce? Yeah, I saw that. Also, Thumper, the big difference is between other, and you can see this is not going to work, but the big difference is between like what FTT was doing and these other companies that are having the direct to funded is they are also offering traditional prop firm models. They're offering traditional prop firm accounts like pass an eval, get funded, so on and so forth. So they're having that revenue come in on top of the direct to funded accounts, which I think makes a big difference to me. So, nice job, Lassie. So this is what we talked about. Now we need to see this hold below this gap. And then let's get a nice death candle right back through here. The only thing I don't love is how big the stop is on this gap, 17 points. But I think with momentum, maybe what I do is this. We push low. We close. I don't take it here. Maybe I take it on a pushback up and a retest of the VWAP to reduce my stop, to reduce my risk. I am doing a live account, Angel. Live account's right here. It says Myth Live. This is my live account. We have $2,515 in there. We just started it 3 days ago with $2,000. So we're going to pay ourselves today $500. Every week, I will take out anything over $2,000 to pay myself. So today we'll take out $500, and we're good to go. That'll be my first payout of the month, $500. I'm just trying to show that you don't need a lot of money to trade to make money. You can start a live account with $2,000 and trade a mini and still make money on it. That's what I'm attempting to show. So we'll see. I don't think it's unsustainable. I think TechT, they didn't charge enough for the accounts, number one. Let's think about it from this perspective. They charged basically an average of $100 for the 25K account. I think they could have charged $250 for that same account and probably had close to the same number of sales. Certainly probably $200, right? That's the downfall of the model. They're not charging enough money, and they allow too many accounts. Should have probably capped the accounts at 10, charge more money per account. Makes a lot more sense. But what do I know? I'm not a businessman. What do I know? Yeah, Pine Tree. I mean, I think I'm going to pay myself every week. I am going to put in another 2K probably at the start of I'm going to do it at the start of the month. I changed my mind. I wasn't going to do it this month. I was going to put in 1,000 and trade two micros and give away the profits at the end of the month. I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to start a new account and get that done. And then that way we can do a giveaway every month. But for now, we're going to pay ourselves. So you still don't get the mini thing. It must require a different style of trading. No, music, it doesn't. If you're using a mini, take one trade, risk $200 and target $400. Simple as that. Are you always going to get 400? No, as you saw right there. It's about confidence in the setup. So I'm trading the mini, risking $200. So you got to have $500 in margin to trade a mini. So I got to lose $1,500 before I can't trade a mini anymore, right? So that essentially means that I got to lose 7 days in a row without making profit a single day in order for me to not be able to trade a mini. So I don't see that happening. Could it happen? Yeah, it could. But I also think by connecting the live account, it keeps me in line. It keeps me, if I think I need to cut it, I'm going to cut it. And I'm not going to take more than one trade. Exactly, Francis, $350. I think Daryl said they're only going to do a couple accounts. Yeah, and that makes sense, right, Thumper? Exactly, Rob. Exactly. Yeah, Tech T, no doubt. I mean, you allow 40 accounts, that's just such, I'm going to call it stupid because it's what it is. Stupid. So, mini only on 300K accounts. Some people do that, Thumper. I mean, I'm trading minis on 25Ks. But I also am very confident in my strategy. I have a very high win rate. I am experienced in trading this way. So for all those reasons, I'm comfortable doing that. Not everybody's going to be comfortable doing that. It's just how it is. So don't see any reason to short. Yeah, Lassie, I didn't either, but like I also thought that this 930 candle gets run, right? So like I did think this 930 open gets run. And look at this, look at these candles. Look at these candles here. Just death candles, right? Close below. We run the 930 candle. We push down 13 points. We hit the internal. You go break even. So that's break even there at worst. I decided to take profit. So 50K accounts is too much to trade it with. Yeah, probably minis on 50Ks are risky as well. I'm doing it on 25s, guys, because that's what's been making me successful, and I'm comfortable doing it. I'm very, very comfortable doing it. So, what up, Ciceron? Yeah, Lassie. Exactly right. Fast protection, you know. This did close back above that gap, which I don't love, but Springfield Realty Experts, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Sad thing is, we should be 2 for 2 today. I mean, we are 2 for 2. This is still a break-even trade. But we should have obviously hitting our profit there. I don't know why I still have this old account up here. So we have 2 new Bulenox Masters that were added today. We're up $5 on one. $5 on another. Let's go. $10 or $5 on a third. And then somehow I had some MyFunder Futures accounts that reset. I didn't know. So you can see my scalpies. Now I did get $45 on this one. Let's go. I did get 40. Let's put that one up there. $45, baby. Let's go. That covers the coffee, exactly. You cannot find the video explaining your strategy. Yeah, it is, Springfield. I'll link it for you. Let me show you how easy it is to find, though, while we wait for the news. If you just go inversion, methodical man. How I trade the inversion strategy right there. Boom. Just like that. But I will throw the link for you. I got no problem doing that. I think I may have added. Let me throw that link again. I think I accidentally hit a plus sign or something at the end. Let me delete that one. There we go. Yeah, no worries, Springfield. The dodgy stuff's fine, Pine Tree. We trade slightly different. I take a little more aggressive setups than he does, especially on my funded stuff. But the principles are still the same. And also I'm using a different stop model than he is. Like his stop is a close back above. So if we close down here, he doesn't stop out until we close back above. I'm not doing that. I'm reducing my risk by. Now this is going to cause me to miss some plays. It's going to cause my win rate to be slightly smaller, but it's also going to have my losses be fixed, right? So I'm using a fixed 10-point stop, which he doesn't do. So from that perspective, we're a little bit different there. But the model's still the same otherwise. You know, the entries, the exits, and that sort of thing. Your strategy includes Bible, holy water, and blindfold. Hit the button, spray holy water, put blindfold on, and pray. Let's go. What I think of the 2 minute here? I don't mind the 1 minute. I'd rather just take it on the 1 minute, in my opinion. 2 minutes probably smaller. Yeah, the 2 minutes smaller. I think the 1 minute's more obvious. Yeah, I like the 1 minute better. I like the 1 minute better. Yoma, it's just way more obvious. Way more obvious than that 2 minute to me. Is there a recommendation to set up levels at night while I'm sleeping to have the computer grab longs or shorts? Yeah, of course, Ariane. Take Mancini's numbers. Take Mancini's numbers and mark them out the previous night before, and buy and sell. You can buy and sell off those levels. So if he says there's a spot where he's looking for a buy, you could set it up on, and that requires you to trade the ES. But for Nasdaq, no, I wouldn't. There's nothing I would do there for that. But yeah, you could certainly do that on the ES. What is the perfect strategy to use in the 30-second? Music just to get more entries. So if you don't get an entry on the 1 minute, right, but there's an entry on the 30-second, and there's a clear draw on liquidity, equal highs, data wick, so on and so forth. Sometimes you got to use that lower time frame to get in because price is fractal. So what you're seeing on the 1 minute, you're also going to see on the 30-second, the 15-second, so on and so forth, the 5 minute, the 15-minute. If it works on the 1 minute, it's going to work on those lower time frames. If it works on the 1 minute, it's going to work on the higher time frames, so on and so forth. Stops are just different. Yeah, there's the news. You're in Montana. Or is that what that means? Montana or Missouri? Is M-O Montana or Missouri? Yeah, Yoma. Well, the thing is you have the protection of the VWAP here. So just what I talked about, right? So if we did get a death candle through here and close, you could take a retest of the VWAP to enter. This keeps your stop. So now your 10-point stop is fine, right? And if it closes below and you don't get the retest, you don't take that trade, right? It's okay. Missouri. My cousin Husk lives in Fayetteville, Arkansas. He's really close to you there, Springfield experts. I want to say, what is Springfield, like half an hour from Fayetteville or from Bentonville? Dogecoin and Sheeb. Let's go. Get it going, Thumper. I mean, this does look very bullish. Doesn't look like we're going to get the inverse of this at all. Good old Husk. He's down the street. Don't you have you guys got some casinos over there, don't you? I wish a casino was closer to me. I wish the casino was closer. 2 hours away from me. Oh, no, none in Missouri? Oh, they're in Oklahoma. Okay, I got you. I didn't know that. Can you inverse trade those? You can, Fast Daddy. Crypto, good morning. Maxie's over here making a little noise. He's... I don't know what he's doing. There is no gambling in Georgia, Pine Tree. We can't even bet on sports or anything. All right, this is what we're talking about, guys. This is exactly what we're talking about. It needs to close below on this candle, though. If it doesn't close below on this candle, I don't know that I'm going to get the entry. Yeah, they do. They want a DGN. Oof. No close. Look at that dirty close. That did not close, and we are waiting. I'm not seeing that closed below. No, that didn't close. Probably still works, but if it hits this before it retests the VWAP, I'm not going to take it. You can if you want to. Bouncing off the 50. Yeah, I don't have the 50 on this chart. This is not going to give me the entry, is it? All right, there's the close. I need a retrace. If I don't get a retrace, I'm just not in. I need a retrace before we hit 176. ES bouncing off the 6009. All right. Yep, we're just not taking it. Oh, well. I don't like, I mean, you know. I mean, this did not close below on this candle here. If this closes below here, then that's the entry. But there's nothing I could do there. I mean, like, I could have just jumped in on momentum, I guess. I could have. You know, but I don't know. I don't love it. It is what it is. That's one of those ones kind of like the one I saw yesterday where, like, the trade's kind of obvious. Like, that trade's kind of obvious, right? I mean, we talked about it. It's obvious. We got exactly what we wanted. This candle just did not close below. If it closed below, then that's a different story. I guess I could have taken it on the 30-second chart. I really didn't even look at it. So we did get an entry on the 30-second right here at the 190 area. That probably should have been where we took it. But I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a decent play. I just didn't take it, right? Good morning, Wayne. Equal lows 171. Are they? Well, you do have a 30-second setup here short. I mean, there is a 30-second re-entry. There is a 30-second re-entry here. I don't think you're going to get it. Looks like it's going to be invalid. You would have to be in already. You'd have to be in already if you were going to take that. Let's see. Did not close below. Wow, what a dirty close there. Past 5 top steps. Let's go. Nice job, Moses. You're on day shift. Do a couple of weeks, so I have my trading robot running set up to take 710 a day. Let's go. Oh, that's why you like liberal state, got weed, guns, and gambling? Yeah, I don't. Georgia's definitely not that, right? Pine Tree is definitely not that. 140, but don't dare. I don't know, man. All right, there's the close. I'm going to take it here. It's most likely going to be a break-even trade or a loss, obviously. But did that close below? It did close below. Yeah. We want to see this continue lower, but I probably just get stopped. Let's see. I might actually just scale at 171. I mean, it's almost 8 points. All right, gonna take it out there. 200 bucks. We'll take it. I don't know that this thing moves lower, so I just wanted to take that and be done. First 1 minute fair value gap was a good play. It was, Krishna. A very good play. It was an excellent play. 35 points. What, I didn't crop it? What happened? I don't even know, Sonia. I put it on there. Did it need to be cropped? I don't even know. I didn't even look at it, honestly. Let me go back and look. Let me go back and look. Let me see how crazy it looks. I have no idea. I didn't even look at it. Oh. Let me take a look at it. I didn't want to offend them, so this morning I just put it up there. I didn't have time to look at it, so did I not? Where's it at? All right, let me see it. Oh, so it's probably like, okay, I see what you're saying. I think I see what you're saying there. Yeah, we can make it better. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Rob. That's what I'm doing. Thank you for telling me that, though. I appreciate that. So $140 on those 26, and then this one's $200 on that one. Let's see. What do we get on the Buleys? Probably a little less. 175, 161, 156. The My Funded Futures, 175, 190. All these are linked. So, actually, did I not take a trade? Oh, that one didn't even take a trade. Okay, I don't know why. That one took 160. That's weird. I don't know why. That one didn't take a trade. Oh, it is what it is. 160, 180, and 200. All right, there we go. How do we upload? Invest, good morning. Just got Bulenox, used MM. Let's go, you the man. I would use Ninja or Quantower, Fast Eddie, whichever one you're used to. Yeah, Marcin, I have 36 accounts right there. Yeah, the photos a little weird, but it's fine. How do I upload? I don't understand. Why can I not? You're looking for a buy? Oh, you don't use either? I'd probably go with Quantower because you can trade multiple props at one time on Quantower. If you're only planning on trading one or two, then maybe go with Ninja. The cool thing is you can use either. You use either. So like it's not like you have to select one over the other. You can use either. This is Quantower. The thing I like about Quantower is you can pay $30 a month. You can see I'm copy trading across Bulenox, My Funded Futures, Profit Trade, That's the only ones I'm copy trading across right now on these, but I could copy trade across Apex as well, Topstep, any of them. I could add as many as I want, as long as it's a rhythmic connection. So, first prop ever going to see. Yeah, ease into it, Fast Eddie. Nothing wrong with that. You do have to. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. You do have to watch the copy trader. I mean, on any copier, you have to watch the trader. Matter of fact, I need to check that one. Yeah, okay. I wanted to check. I forgot to check my Replicanto when I got out of those trades. But what I suggest keeping up is positions, working orders, and then your copy trading link. Put them all in one. Watch positions first. So you want to make sure you're out of all positions after the trade. And then you need to make sure working orders is at 0. And if it's not, you just clear all. Very important to keep these tabs open. Otherwise, you could be screwed. So, right now, on Hell, I don't know that I'd be going. Right now, there's no play. I mean, we got no, for me, anyway. There's no play. You could watch this gap. You can watch that. If you get clean momentum through that, you could take it. But you're unable to log into Apex and Topstep in Ninja. Anything on top of your head that I'm doing wrong? So is one trade of 8 and one rhythmic green? No, it's a little different, Michael. I got different feels, you can see. Should have started with props down about 20K. Yeah, Fast Eddie. I mean, props is a good way to learn. Good way to kind of learn without wasting a lot of money. Apex works, Topstep doesn't. Topstep is rhythmic. Is Apex trade of 8? You got to have one trade of 8, one rhythmic. That's the way it has to be. So for your connections, my Apex is rhythmic. This is trade of 8. This is trade of 8. So you can connect as many trade of 8s as you want with one rhythmic only. Apex is trade of 8. Topstep is rhythmic. Yeah, it should work just fine then. You just may have the connection set up wrong. Oh, thanks, Fast Eddie. I don't know who Trader's Reality is. Apex is trade of 8 and also is rhythmic. So if you click the configure button for Apex, you can see it needs to look like this. Name it Apex, username, password, Apex. And this is for rhythmic. Or Apex is trade of 8. Okay, so trade of 8, you would just click on Ninja Trader. And you would do username, password, name it, and it just needs to say, I don't know what it would say right there. I mean, simulation, I guess it would say there. Oh, well, just look at the Tradeify. Yeah, here's Tradeify. Username, password, simulation. Using the Ninja Trader login. If it's not set up like that, then that's how you need to do it. Nah, I don't know who Tino is, Fast Eddie. I only watch people. I watch people like who trade similar to me for the most part. So typically. But he has over 100K subs. Cool. Maybe one day I'll get there. I don't know. Green red vector candles. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. That's a strat I haven't used. Doesn't mean it's bad. I just haven't used it. So if you're thinking about this trade here, we are kind of delivering from a gap over here to the left. If we go to maybe like the 3-minute or the 5-minute, looks like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. So there's not one on the 5. Let's go to the 3. Yeah, nothing there. 2. I don't have to show you the gap, but I'm assuming there's one there. I mean, the 1 minute's got like a couple small ones. They're not obvious. A little teeny one there. Anyway, sweep of liquidity. We're in discount. Sweep of liquidity. We're in discount. This gap is obvious. 17-point gap is very, very obvious. I might switch over to my funded futures one that did not copy. Which one didn't copy? 2044 did not copy. All right, same idea here. I'll try this on an eval if we get a nice big momentum candle above. And this is the key, guys. You see I've taken a couple of trades there. I'm not at my goal for the day. I'd like to have $400, but we're at $200 across maybe 10-ish, and they're at 140 across 26. So there's no need for me to take more trades on those accounts. You just put those away. So, no, probably not 6 months, Fast Eddie. That'd be awesome, but no. It's going to take a lot longer than that. Yeah, the 1 minute. This is going to be eval D. I do think it's A setup. It's not A+, but it's an A setup. It would be an A setup, but not A+. Tick-based platform that's out. I've never seen that, Thumper. You do multiple back tests on multiple instruments at the same time. That is interesting. Tick-base. I'll have to look into that. Okay, Jamie, is that something you're trading too? Very similar? I have multiple accounts on the same broker, yes. Tick Blaze, I got you. Well, I'm only using one live account, so I don't know what you mean there. Like I have obviously, I'm using Tradeovate, or for Rhythmic, I'm using Tradeify, my live account, and Apex. Apex is Rhythmic. These two are Tradeovate, and then on Quantower, I could link all these on Quantower if I wanted to, aside from Tradeify. But then I'm using Bulenox, My Funny Futures, and Profit Trade. I don't currently have any active Take Profit Trader accounts. I need to. I don't know. I just feel like I got too many accounts already, so I don't want to add any more. What up, Singularity? How you doing? I mean, you could go ahead and take this if this put in like a little OB inside this gap here. You could enter off the OB if you wanted to reduce your risk. Obviously, that's not recommended because we don't know if that's really going to go higher. But I was trying to fix. What is it? Okay, here we go. Now I can upload it. All right. I don't know why was I not thinking about that? Upload. All right, there we go. Now what do we do? Let's create a new one. It's not really doing anything yet. Selling down. Link to the initial webinar. We can. Yeah, Mr. Gamers, that sucks. Quantower gained. It's just it's just like Ninja. It's just a platform that you can trade on. I have a link in the description, Gain, if you want to check it out. Thumper, it won't let you post a link. You guys didn't know it was to be kept at arm's length with the delays. Yeah. Well, you know, it's one of those things, Singularity. In hindsight, it's pretty obvious, right? In hindsight. I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out how to change this. I don't really know. I don't know. I need an eraser here. Tick Blaze. Yeah, I'll check it out. You had to reset because you had your audio. Oh, yeah, that sucks, Pine Tree. Appreciate you watching me, though. We pulled back, tapped into this gap now. I mean, there's not anything obvious here. The only thing I will say, like, we did leave we left equal highs here. So, I mean, technically speaking, if we close above this, you would think that we at least hit those equal highs. You could use this as an entry. This is a lower probability entry because it's on an inside leg. But still might work, at least to here. Obviously, you got to fight through the VWAP, which sucks. Yeah, it could be lying. Very well could be, right? You're exhausted, Black Beauty. Did you end the week green at least? I think you probably did. So I'll push through the VWAP here. I may just go ahead and just fire off an entry. Loading the boat. What time is it? Almost 10:30. Initial balance will be set in 4 minutes. I mean, that's really not much distance. That's awesome. At least you're green. Yeah, it was a tough week. It's been a tough week and a half, to be honest with you. I don't feel like I handled it as well as I could have, but, you know, hey. Probably going to jump in here on momentum, which is not what we really want to do, but on an eval, I'm okay with it. Eval only here, guys. Remember, eval only. This is basically like a B setup at best. I mean, this gap's not obvious at all. We're trading into the VWAP. We do have equal highs above. If you want to be safe, you could just wait for close above here. That's the safest play. Initial balance, Warren, is the high and the low from the first hour of the day. You can see it marked out here with my red and my blue line automatically. So it's the high and the low from the first hour that the market's open from 9:30 to 10:30. There is an SMT right now too, though. All right, I'm in. And I will take one off here, even though it's only like 6 or 7 points. We might just get wrecked on this play. Very well could. And yes, my risk to reward is different on evals than it is on fundeds if you're new here. So stop will go to break even at 203.50 or whatever. $203.75. Stop will go to break even. Longing into VWAP is probably not the smartest play in the world, but we have tested VWAP a couple of times here, so that second or third test usually will pop it, but we'll see. Could just get wrecked. You think we go down? I mean, kind of like, that's not unreasonable to think. I am taking an inside leg play in a bearish fair value gap, so you could very well be right. You could very well be right. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, no worry, Warren. I don't like us holding up here. I would have expected us to go already. IB's the same as Brinks. I don't know what Brinks is. I have no idea. I've never heard of that. It may just be a different word for it. Opening range, initial balance. I mean, there's several different things that it's called. All right, we might just get wrecked here, folks. Again, this is an aggressive entry. The least aggressive entry, less aggressive, would be wait for the close above. Can she go? Let's go, Lassie. We lose 90, I'm probably just going to get out. Or should I wait for 86? All right, stops are going up now. We created a swing. We moved back above it. So it's either got to go now or it's going to stop me out. Managing it the same as I would manage it with a funded. So stopped out there. You see what I mean? We closed above. We created a swing here. And we moved back above it. So right there, it either has to go or not. Now, you could make an argument for the fact that there's equal highs to not move the stop. And the fact that we did actually close above the VWAP there, it probably still goes. But I'm going to manage it the same as I would a funded account and just take it off. Maybe Lassie. And I think we at least hit the 203s. I really do. I mean, it was only going to be 5 points anyway, 5 or 6. So there's the 03s. There's no guarantee that we go any higher than that. But if we close above the 210s there, then I think that would give us a little more confidence that we move into the 230s. So again, there you can see I'm just kind of one candle too soon moving the stop there, but still trying to follow my rules. So yeah, Lassie, exactly. Yes, I use rules, Fast Eddie. We don't always follow the rules, but we use them. Now, I'll re-enter here. I will re-enter if we close above here. Especially since we got decent momentum. But not too minis here. I'll just re-enter one mini. Do we take the VWAP retest? Yeah, having rules is a good idea. Trust me. It's a good idea. Now, if we create this OB here, which we actually kind of probably do on a higher time frame, I already have one, then maybe we'll go ahead and yeah, Lassie, nice trade. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take 2 or not. It's such a big stop. It is on a new eval though, so I don't. Might take 2 again. We'll see. Being very aggressive on an eval feels kind of criminal to actually enter again, right? 15 points higher than you already were. Rules are made to be broken. Oh. Predator, you over here trying to get me to push the button? What? What? Pivot point 6027 there on the ES. All right, I'm going to jump in here with one. We didn't close above that gap, but we did create. I don't know. I think we still go. Let's move my stop down. Oh, did we leave equal lows down here? Yeah, I think we left equal lows at the 190. Don't love that either. We kind of pull back into the whole number. I might add a second. You will buy from the line. Tried and true, past the 150K. Let's go, Mad Moxie. Let's go. Nice job. I'm in. I added right there. Might get wrecked. We did leave equal lows down here. So we could just get wrecked. We could just get wrecked. I want to see us get back above the 10s. I need to see ES hold the initial balance high there. It's already worked its way above it. Just retested it. That's why I added there. So see if we can push into the 220s. ES, we do have a big SMT here as well, though. ES already made highs. Nasdaq is not. And we're going to get wrecked. That's why you don't re-enter, guys. That's why you don't. It's a great point as to why you don't. Oh, do we have a daily loss limit on this account? I have no idea. I don't know, guys. I might have a daily loss limit. We might hit it. I need a soup happen right here. This needs to push back up. We're going to just get wrecked. Never really closed above. Actually, just going to put my stop right here. Likely get stopped. Most likely. Boom, boom, boom. FOMO. Yes, FOMO. You feel like they know where your stops are? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I probably, like I said, I mean, I don't know. Would have been, I don't know. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, didn't. So it's just one of those things. Like I said, it's just an eval, but still, I try to treat it. I'm trying to treat those better. I'm trying to give them better treatment than I have been. Now, ideally, we would like to see this thing rip back up and close back above this gap here. Obviously, that's not what it's looking like it wants to do. And almost got us. Stopped out. Down $1,008 on that play. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Max knows something that I don't. He knows something that I don't. Maxie, what are we barking at, guy? Kind of like said hi. The closed room beats. They went out of business. Look at this thing just going lower. There you go, Candlelight. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Might retry it again here, guys. We might retry it here. No, Room, we're not going to get no more money. I don't think we see any more money. I don't think so. I'm going to switch over to this other one. Do we? I don't know, the shorts. I mean, we swept this low. We're still delivering from this gap. So if we close back above here, I'm going to take it. They closed it and started a new one called APF trading. What is that? Might get an initial balance play here to the downside. Maxi, come on, man. Chill out. Yeah, Arion. He was owed a few dollars. The thing is, Patrick has plenty of money, and you know, I'm mad, but like it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt financially to lose 13,000. Yes, it does. But like, is it going to make or break me? No, it's not. And same thing with Patrick. So obviously he has way more money than I do, but I'm just saying in terms of there's people out there who actually need that money to survive. And that's what I don't like. So I feel that's the ones I feel bad for. Pushing up here, going to retest the 190. Is it going to go? Is the question. Yeah, pending payouts 22.5. That sucks, tech too. You're making me trade YM instead. Very clean, easy without the schizophrenic movement. I don't know. I love the schizophrenic movement. Yeah, I don't think so, Pine Tree. What up, Greg? Doing good, Stock Tiger. Doing good. Doing good. We're up 140 times 26, and then basically 200 times 10. So decent day. We are red on an eval, $1,000, but we don't care. We don't care about that. I don't know, Lassie. It's just one of those things. What up, Yoma? What we got going on? Live stream is dead. Jacob ain't even here. Let me get over there then. I was trying to fix that thumbnail. I didn't even look to see what it looked like. Here you go, guys. If you want to do Methodical Man a favor, jump over here and at least subscribe to Yoma's channel, and at least tab him, even if you're not going to watch them, so you can get some watch hours in. Very difficult to do when you're a new streamer. So at least pull up a tab and subscribe. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, I'm copy trading 26 at one time, Stock Tiger. 26 in one copier and 10 on the other. Thanks, Fast Eddie. Yeah, it is chopping. It really is chopping, guys. It really is chopping. Yoma is trading the pretty much the same strategy. He's a little more aggressive than I am, I think. But he is trading very similar strategy, and he's a funny guy. He's a very funny guy. I like him. Do I ever get threats? No. No, we don't get threats. Thank you guys for subscribing over there. ES targets minimum 627. I don't know what the upside is. Let me see what Mancini says. Yeah, 35. Yeah, ES, it says 60, 35 if the ES wants it. So 24 and 35 are the next up. So yeah, we could just continue to push. We could. Thank you, Trader Monk. You know, man. But no, I don't get threats. Room beats. I am a man of the steel. I'm a man of, most people say they're a man of the cloth. I'm a man of the steel. I keep that steel with me at all times. That's all we'll say. It's always within reach. So no, there's no threats. No threats. So, Stock Tiger. Yoma is so excited. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I like ES Max Trade. I just can't trade it. It's too slow for me. Although lately the volatility has been good. So, oh, as a streamer, no. Room, I don't. I don't. My mom, for those of you who don't know, my mom lives with me. She was going through a battle with cancer, but she's in a good place right now. But the reason why I had to go earlier is she texted me and she said that she was locked out. Oh, I don't know, JP. I'm not sure, man. I kind of feel like it does respect levels. Now, the thing is, like, if you get like the break below and then the reclaim, you know what I mean? So 21,250. I still think we go up. Take profit Tom in the house. Yeah, Fast Eddie. That's always the number one. She got diagnosed about a year ago, and she had surgery, breast cancer. So she had whatever that surgery is where they remove your breast. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. I'm bad with those names. But she's already done all of her chemotherapy and stuff, so she goes back next month for her test to get the all clear, hopefully. So we'll see. Mastectomy, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So his channel is Yoma Trades. I linked it. I pinned it up at the top of the chat. You want to click on it. Oh, thank you, JP. Appreciate you. Yeah, trainer on tilt. You literally aren't missing anything. Now, I do like this. I do like the look of this. I may take this. Yeah, the lymph nodes and all that stuff, yeah. He has 5 points far from 6,000. It's pushing here, 620s. ES to the moon here. Nasdaq's lagging behind. You guys are right. I'm assuming YM's ripping too, huh? From what you guys are saying. I'm assuming YM must be ripping. Oh, thanks, Take Profit Tom. You're in for 3 contracts. Go, baby, go. Rip it. Rip it. Let's go. ES pushed above initial balance high here, 6,018. Let's see if it retests. Maybe we can rip. I don't know, man, Owlboy. It's been a little bit tough. No follow-through today, really. Not a whole lot of follow-through. We had that same thing yesterday, and then after FOMC yesterday, like, there was some really nice setups after FOMC. Yes. Yes, Havana. That definitely happens. It definitely happens. I've had it reverse my position, leave the stop in, So like if I move my stop to break even, I've had it take me out of positions, leave the stop in, and then put me in a short when it hits my target or the opposite direction. So it definitely happens. Gonna wait till PM. Yeah, I don't blame you, Tony C. Yeah, room beats. Yeah, yeah. I've been in there I've been in there reading a lot too. All right, I'm getting in here, guys. 30-second closed above. So I'm going to be aggressive. And I'm really going to target the high here. So 30-second closed above. We want to see the ES or the 1 minute obviously close above as well. But it may just get wrecked, as you do, when you take an entry a little sooner than you should. Let me give it a little more room. Why not? Let's give it a little more room. Long 181. Let's go. Up 20 points. I like it. You told me 20 points from cheap long? Yeah. Transcripts from FTT staff have been leaked. CFT has it. They were talking trash on Patrick Whelan. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, room. Come on, rip it up here. Let's go. Close above my entry. You know, I'd like them to close above the entry there. I'll be able to. I'll add if it does, and it didn't. Stop will go to break even. I'm going to wait till here to go stop to break even. If we get there, 211. I do think we can get there. Okay, let's go. Give me the close above. I do think we might pop here pretty decently. If we close above this gap, I think we'll see a little speed. I think we'll see a little speed there. You try to eat better? Yeah, no doubt. I mean, me too, room. It's one of the hardest things to do, right? All right, there's the close above. I decided not to add, although I may still. So I'm going to add there, and I am going to just take the, I'm going to take the little low-hanging fruit here, which is the first internal. That's the low-hanging fruit on this trade, in my opinion. Stop below the OB. You guys know that 210 level, how I feel about it. If you're new here, on the first move above, I always target 210 and then a pullback into the 95s. So the fact that it just tapped 210 on the money and then pulled back. So now back above this wick is the break-even stop now, 210. I mean, you could wait for the 211.50, but kind of annoying that it just came, you know, 1.5 from my take profit and then pulled back. Kind of annoying. Tech T20 accounts are kaput now. Yeah, I had to reload and start all over. Tech T as well. Staff must be upset. Their jobs were rug pulled. I did hear that some of them signed in like NDAs. Thank you, Robert. You the man. 1 point is $5. Max, what are we talking about? On the okay, yeah, I got what you're saying. What's that, Maxie? I mean, do we get another? Do I just add another here? Do we add another contract? Do we add another Connie here? I don't know. I give this a little more room. I think I'm going to add another contract here. And we'll take it at 216s. Might just get wrecked on it. Looks like it here. Woof. Woof. Trying to put all these at the same spot. Gots to go if you're going to go. Gotta go. What accounts do I have now? I have 20. Stop me out on one. I thought those were in the same spot. So I have 20 Apex accounts. Stopped out. 20 Apex accounts, 5 Tradeifys, 1 live account. And then I have 3 Bulenox funded accounts. 3 Bulenox fundeds. And then 2 of those, what are they called? Milestone accounts with my funded futures. I'm working on a couple of the evals, and then 3 Profit Trade Direct live accounts. So that's what we have right now. Oh, you mother trucker. Look at that, guys. You guys see that? Do you guys see that? All right, here we go, guys. We're on tilt. We're on tilt. Oh, it won't even let me do 5. 4? Is this account blown? What's going on here? You can only do 3. Oh. Oh, you got back in, Fast Eddie? Oh. What is Yoma talking about? We are FOMO traders. We are FOMO traders. Just kidding. Well, you know. No, I'm not on those 600 evals. I am on eval number. What eval number am I on with Apex? 3 something. I think I'm like 310, 315, something like that. Yeah, something like that. All right, Fast Eddie. Appreciate you. Tilt guaranteed top X. I'm messing up your trades. Uh-oh. Sorry, Bashar. Is this thing going to go or not? What's it doing? Stop messing around. 1 minute. You know what's traditionally been happening in the last few days? I don't know if you guys have noticed this. At the top of the hour, if you're looking for it to run liquidity to the upside the last few days, it's been dumping. Let's see if it does that again. That literally is what it's been doing the last few days. It dumps at the top of the hour. Top of the hour. Told you guys. You're in a buy too bad, Juju. Uh-oh. Up. 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 All right, it's got to sweep this low here. And then, oh, well, we didn't have enough room. The account hit the daily loss limit. Oh. Oh. That sucks. NQ generates more false signals because of the algorithms. Your choice goes to YM. Yeah, it makes sense, Max. If it works for you, you know what I mean? If it doesn't move up in the next minute, you're calling Trump to fire Powell. Oh. Top of the hour dump in this new strat. Yeah. I mean, 30-second does look a little rough. We are just failing to go higher there, though. What am I up on this account? We're up 150. So I'm going to take... I'm going to go to something like this. Just 20 with a 40 tick stop loss. And I'm going to do this like right... Just running through these equal highs here. So we'll see if we can push through the VWAP there and run through those equal highs. Otherwise, I'll take a long if we get another sweep of these areas here, hold this over here. Then we might try it then from there. I'm not really using an indicator. Oh, thanks, Fast Eddie. Appreciate you. We'll see you later. What indicator do you use? Yes. That's right. So a sweep of these, a delivery from this. So if we get a nice inverse play out of this, actually wouldn't be bad. What I might do, let me check the other account. 270. Appreciate you, Predator. You the man. About 180 getting more riskier. Thank you, JP. Appreciate it. Oh boy, I trade my fundeds first thing in the morning. So that's the first trades I take. First two trades of the day, that's the fundeds. That's it. Anything beyond that, you know. Oh, Robert. Yeah, that sucks. I've had that happen before. Do we have a 30-second? We may have a 30. I'm on the 15. We may not even need to be there. Yeah, 15's about it. So I closed above here with all these equal highs at 204. I'm going to take that with 2 contracts. No close above yet. Even if I'm at stop loss for the day. Yeah, oh boy, I don't. It's one trade. That's what I take. One trade. That's it. So one trade and I'm done. So my first. So usually it's just typically 2 trades at the most. So. Well, those aren't indicators, Sonia. Are they? Are they indicators? I don't know. Maybe they are. Yes, pushing the 20s here. Probably should have waited on this one on a pullback there. Wait, which account is this? Okay, it's the. All right, I'm okay with this one. Give this one a little more room. I'll add. Still got confidence that we're going to those equal highs up there. Might get out. $195. We don't even need that much here. Something like that. We'll see. Oh, you're being greedy? Yeah, you can rename them for right. Needs to go on that candle there. It was close. I'm going to go break even back above that wick at 193. Now, I'm only looking for $200 on this trade here, guys. Don't really have a target other than the $200. So there we go. Looking for $200 because I can't make more than $400 on these accounts because of the consistency. So up 360 on one and 370 on the other, and then 210 on the other. Moved over to the 15-second chart there. Got a little aggressive, but, you know, you do that sometimes, right? I think very, very high probability we go to the 203.75s. We got triple equal highs. They are right next to each other, but the market almost never leaves these. And if this closes above, you have a nice little OB play here as well with a reasonable stop. Not a huge winner, though. It would be like maybe 8 to 10 points for the guarantee. Room beats, there's not really a new rule. Just 8 days, no flipping, 8 days to pay out, no more payout windows. You can't risk more than 5 to 1 risk to reward. And they don't want you to take more than 30% of drawdown of the total account threshold. So in other words, if you're on a 50K account, you can't lose. You don't want to take more than $750 in drawdown on a single trade. Now, does that kill the account? No, it doesn't kill the account. You just may have to trade additional days if you do. You got rugged on FTT, and now I got MFF and just max loss on day one. Yeah, King Khan. Dude, it took me a few days to get over the whole thing from MFF or from FTT. You know, when they rug pulled the payouts there, it really, because like I had my account set up, I should have had a 50K month. We're going to say that. We should have had a $50,000 month. And instead, we are at 28,000 since they went out of business. 28,000. That's a pretty large difference, number one. Number two, I had the accounts set up so that I was just going to continue to recycle. I had more payouts lined up, and then obviously those didn't come through, which messes with you mentally. It messes with your mentality a little bit. So I know I'm not near as worse off as some people, so it's fine. So yeah, room beats, I win too much. No. But the point is, I just switched over to Apex, and now I'm trying to grow the Apex accounts. And I know I just got to get to 1,600 to get that payout. So we get to 1,600 this month. That'll be $10,000 in payouts. You can see we got this one at 583. These are in the 300s. So, and then these are basically break even. So we just got to keep grinding. I'll get to 1,600 this month. We'll make it to 10K payouts this month. The goal is 15, but I want to make it with 10K on Apex. And then next month on Apex, we're going to try to get to 30,000. Just keep going. So you're done for the day, Robert. 5,100. Let's go. 51. Oh, so $1,168. Nice. So, oh, he thinks Apex is dead? I don't think they're dead. I got 16,000 of the $29,000 I was owed Takamura. I didn't know the exact amount until I actually went back and I just didn't want to go add it up. I thought it was like 26, and I went and added it up. It was actually 29. So, Jeff, I hedged. Yes, I like the 25Ks. So I took 10 accounts at a time. I sent 5 long at open, 5 short. So it cost me around $3,000 to get these 20 accounts. Cost around $3,000 with activation fees and the cost of the accounts. So, but once I get the first payout of 10K, obviously I got my money back plus some. So you're good. You got 10K with Topstep? Let's go. Yeah, Marson, I don't like that. Oh, you're talking about ICT? I can't trade. I got you. I got you, Sonya. Yes, exactly, Takamura. And that's why I said, I'm not complaining. I don't want you to take any of you guys take that the wrong way. I am completely not complaining because some people got completely hosed and got nothing. And so I'm not complaining at all. I'm happy that I got paid something, and it doesn't affect my life negatively one way or the other. So the only thing it cost me was time. And I was profitable with FTT. I spent about $4,500 on accounts, and I took out a little over $30,000. So I was profitable with them, with those accounts. Oh, thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. But that being said, guys, it is Friday. I'm not going to sit here all day. There's those highs, guys. Like I said, we knew those were going to hit. I mean, that's obvious. You know they're going to hit. It's going to happen. But I'm not going to sit here all day. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Lock in my winning Friday. I will update the big board because I will request a payout from my, well, it's not a payout. I'm going to request $500 from my live account. We'll leave $2,015 in there. So that'll be our official first payout of the month, $500. And we're going to go ahead and call it a day and enjoy our weekend. Yeah, the 25K is easier to pass than the 50K, Alfred, 100%. So, if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Please use my codes, my links. All the support is appreciated. That's how we're able to do this every day, let's be honest. And we'll be back on Monday, 9:15 a.m. We might trade the Sunday Open. We'll see. Maybe we trade the Sunday Open. Maybe we'll do a little back testing session at some point during the weekend. But I'm going to go get my hair cut, get my beard tidied up, get the car washed, and get ready for the weekend. You guys be safe. If you get green, end the day green, lock it in. It is Friday. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.